Okay, we are here with head coach at Cal State Monterey Bay, Walt White, and senior TJ Dove, also all-tournament team player. First, Coach, just an opening statement about today's 18 innings that you played.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our guys. I mean, we battled not on a whole lot of sleep. It's hard to feel good when you lose, but I can tell you I feel really proud. So, just a really competitive, full day, competitive weekend, and we battled. Pomona's pretty good. They're on fire. They played really well, and came up a little bit short, but we're still playing, and I'm just really proud of our team. Really proud of our team.
TJ, you guys battled all the way to winning that first game and forcing a second game today after playing here until almost midnight last night. How was that turnaround, and how did you guys stay up for that first game?
We just really wanted to win the tournament. We just really wanted to spoil Pomona's season. No offense to them, they're a great team, a lot of good guys, but we just wanted to repeat, wanted to be CCAA champs again. And we just kept fighting, and we just ran out of breath.
TJ, talk a little bit about, I know obviously the stars, you guys hit home runs and doubles and do the things that you guys do, but talk a bit about the role players and how much they contributed to the success of our run through this tournament. A lot of guys that hadn't played a lot came up big this weekend.
Oh, those guys were huge. Jacob Hidd, Kale Leach, some guys to mention. Max Jones, I thought, threw pretty well. They only hit a couple home runs off of him. Other than that, they didn't really touch him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know, Coach might say something different. But.
No, I just think that we talk all season that it takes every single guy, and not every single guy is going to get the same amount of opportunities throughout the year. But, depth is really key in our league, and it's not just through the season, but when you get into this postseason, we don't play 6 games in 4 days during the year. I mean, it takes every single guy, and to be honest, there's a couple guys that I thought we were really going to need to use and get in there, but Jacob Hidd was phenomenal. I mean, I don't think they've pitched for probably a month and some change, maybe a little bit more than that. Last time Kale Leach pitched was the last time we played Pomona at home. So, every single guy contributes, whether they're playing every day like TJ does. I think TJ's played, I'm not sure what our record is now, but I'm guessing 50-plus games, and some guys have played in 5 to 10 games. But those guys come to practice every day, they work really hard, and they push the other guys, and they inspire the other guys. And I think the reason why we're successful isn't just because TJ's really a good player. I think it's the guys that he practices against and competes against daily through the fall and into the season, and those guys have to stay on their toes, and TJ, it makes him a better player. So every single guy on our program is important. We have some guys that are home that didn't get to make this trip because you have a certain roster that you have to bring that have contributed quite a bit as well. So, those guys were ready. They prepared all the time, and even when they don't get into games during the regular season, we still inter-squad during the week and keep those guys fresh and ready.
Yeah, one last thing for you, TJ. How much does it take to sting out a little bit, kind of being pretty certain that we're going to play next week, and how do you kind of shake this one off and get ready to play for the season?
This loss was tough. Losing a championship game after grinding so much, it's tough, but it's satisfying knowing that we still have next week, that we get to keep playing baseball, and that the season's not over yet, and we decide our fate.
And we get a chance to play for a national championship, right? I mean, I think that's you set a whole bunch of season goals at the beginning of this year, and obviously the ultimate goal is to be the last team standing in the nation. And we know that this tournament was really tough. Well, the next 2 tournaments, hopefully we're playing in 2 of them, are going to be equally tough. They're the best team, the 6 best teams in the West region, 6 of the best teams in the country. And if history has anything to prove, I mean, if you're the best team in the West, you have a chance to win it all. So we're still playing. Like I said, we're not. We don't feel great about losing, but there is a sense of pride in being able to be one of the last 6 teams standing in the West. And if you'd have told us in 2011 when I got the job, after a team that was 8-41, that a few years later we were going to be one of the best teams in the West consistently, I mean, it's because of guys like TJ. And TJ's a really great player, but he's even a better person, and his teammates love him. Teammates respond to him. He's a natural leader, and I think that if he doesn't have a chance to play a whole lot of baseball after this, something's wrong. And if for some reason he can't, then I'm hoping he's part of our coaching staff someday and get a chance to be around him on a consistent basis. And I would say this about every single one of our guys: there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for any of our players. I mean, I truly. I don't think people throw the word love around very often, but I can tell you I truly love each and every one of these guys. And, TJ has a special place in my heart, and love the kid because he's done nothing but be the greatest teammate and greatest person you could possibly be. And I couldn't be more proud of him, couldn't be more proud of his teammates. So we're still playing, though, so let's get going.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Good luck.